Welcome to Wayne's Weird World. Wet winter day. I don't know what happened to spring. It was here yesterday, not today. I'm going to go have lunch. I'm cold, so I decided I might as well put something on that's warm after my shower. Cheers. Pleiones. This is a nice one. Called Versailles Buckleberry. But when you're cleaning them up, well, yes, you do have to be careful. That one came out of here. They're very fragile little things. Let's have a look. All right, now, when you are cleaning them up, don't be too hasty about what you pull out of the pot, because these little gems are how you propagate. Little bulbils. So that's going to go into a separate pot. I'll just lay that there for now. And while I was cleaning up one of the other pots, look at all of these little gems. Nice lot of little bulbils. Be careful what you're cleaning up, because you start pulling things out, you might end up pulling out the wrong things. And this is the pot that they came out of. This one's called Heckler. And the reason I started cleaning it up is because, let's see if I can find it. There we are. Snail or slug damage. And see, this is what was happening. It actually ate through the stem. Flower had collapsed. And I thought, something's wrong here. So I thought I'd better have a closer look. This one's Heckler. Quite nice. And here we have two nice little kikis, bulbils. They're going to get potted up as well. And they've got a little bit of a root system. And what you've got to look for, let's see if I can find it. No. They're there somewhere. They're just little things. And you've got to hunt through. Best off, leave them alone. They look after themselves. They're outside in the weather most of the year. I don't know, I spotted one the other day that I thought I could show you. There's one. Whoops, dropped it. There it is. Let's see if that camera will focus better. Little bulbil. And those are the ones you repot. Pop that in the takeaway container. Pop those in there as well. Move Heckler out of the way. I've got my labels made up. Now this one's called Darwin. Quite a nice one. Yes, unfortunately the slugs and snails will have a go. Now, here we've got, that's going to be a flower. See, this dies off each year, and they put up the flower, then the leaves, then they produce more bulbs. And this, see, this is the old one right there. But I'm not going to start pulling on it. Here's the other one, the old one. They go mushy. So you'll often get maybe 2 bulbs from each one from the previous year. Now, what do we have here? Pleiones. Okay, let's have a closer look. Now, again, I'm going to go looking through all the leaves of the bamboo for these things. That's what I'm looking for, the little bulbils. And here we have Formosana, whatever. Yep, Formosana. And this one is also Formosana. Now, if you are planting them outside, as they do, let's have a closer look at this one. Notice what I've done. I've cut some plastic mesh and I put it over the potting mix. The bulbs will quite happily find their way through the plastic mesh, but that keeps the birds from digging them out, because you put them in the garden, the birds are going to scatter them every which way. And when you're paying $5 to $10 per bulb, which is what we have to pay here in Australia, you don't want the birds mucking it all up. Okay, planting time. Let's move Darwin. Good open potting mix is all you need. You don't need anything fancy. I've got the different orchid mixes, but I don't need that for these. Didn't want to forget that one. All right, I've got a couple pots, a couple labels already. Pop them in there and start planting away. Now, I'll put the 2 larger bulbils in one pot, and I'll just wiggle them in. Just going to wiggle them down in. About half the depth is fine. So the tops stick out. That's fine. Those roots aren't going to do anything other than help to anchor it. Yep, they'll be fine. That's good. And with the little ones, because I've got a bunch of them, I'm just going to start pressing them in. And I'll start in the middle and work my way out. Just give it a wiggle in. I might even use the tweezers rather than these fat fingers. And don't be too fussed about spacing. Centimeter or so is heaps for little ones like this. And that's all I'm going to do. Then before I go off for lunch, I'm going to go and have a look at the other ones. I may have I may set up a couple more nursery pots, because I did notice a couple of those. This one, let's get that paper. Where is that paper? There we go. I might just put this back in the same pot. Who knows? Haven't decided yet. So it can just sit there for now. But that's how you propagate Pleiones. That's it. Wayne's Weird World. Cheers. We'll see you next time. Tealing small batch. Quite nice. See ya.